Okie dokie guys, how you doing? Tori Geelong-Flipper here. That's like not my full name. I'm Tori, I'm the Geelong-Flipper. I'm Tori Favreau. Full-time reseller, should have worn a top. Hopefully there's one in the Flipmobile. We're going to the offsite. I've got stacks, yet not stacks of work to do. But you guys may as well come along because, you know, it's fun and we're friends and like, subscribe. And I think, depending on the time, I might even pick up Starlink today. Dun, 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 dun. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
Uncle Flip. I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here, the
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? All right, legends. Enough of that crazy little shenanigans. Okay, so it rained overnight. Now it's a bit chilly. It's meant to be, I think, 20. I nearly wore shorts. I'm glad I didn't. Now, depending if there's a park out the front of the post office. This post office in Belmont, I don't like it. No, it's got nothing to do with the people. The parking it's in a really busy street. And there's like 3 parks unless you park like 500 meters down the road. You know, woe is me, exercise and all that. Today is going to be first full day of Alli not being here in Geelong. She's up in Queensland helping sort out her father's funeral. I wish I was up there with her, but yeah, got to keep the businesses running as well. So I'm looking after Alli's eBay business and I'm looking after mine and also looking after our joint whatnot business. And last night I did an online stream by myself and I sold over 70 items and I think made a bit over $300, 350 bucks. There was definitely cost of goods, but some of it was negligible because it was from my personal movie collection. So I don't know how you factor that. They were movies that I wasn't watching anymore, but I can tell you right now, if you're one of the people who bought them, there were only 10 people really buying, but all of those are movies, except for the ones that I said they're absolute trash and I haven't seen them. The ones that were from my collection specifically, I think you're going to be in for some real treats. So if you're buying, even if you're buying to flip them, and as long as you like horror, please watch them first because I'd love to know what you thought of it after you see some of these movies. I think that'd be kind of sweet. So I'm turning into the right lane now just to see if there is a park. Oh, there is. Park directly out the front, so I can shut up about all my complaints then. All right, I'll move up just a little bit though, give someone else an opportunity to park. There we go. All right. So I got I did get a message. That's better. I did get a message from the post office saying I'd missed a delivery because I was in Melbourne dropping Alli at the airport. And I have, well, Avengers Assemble and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to go and pick that up now. It'll be the Starlink. Pardon me if I get time, time after time. I've only got 6 orders that I need to pack for my own eBay business, but I've got 72 items to package for the whatnot sales and whatever Alli sends me that she'd like me to pack. There may be nothing. There may be something. I'm not entirely sure what she's got planned, but I just am going to try to double check it with her just to make sure that there is nothing outstanding that she needs me to do. All right, so post office is almost open and I will head in. I'll get the Starlink, and if it is Starlink, I'll show you. And I want to say a big thank you to Brian for donating so generously just that we can flat out buy Starlink. It's going to be a game changer. I think I'm going to utilize it to put it straight into roaming mode. That would be kind of fun tonight to actually be running Starlink from the offsite and it's just working. It costs a lot more, but Bri did donate enough. I don't know if I should use it tonight. He's donated enough that I could put it into roaming mode. Otherwise, I'll just put it on the cheaper mode, which is just for at home. But I know last time around with the clothing show, we went not so great, and a lot of it was because of tech difficulties. I want to avoid that. I'll play by ear. How does that sound? In any case, let's go and hopefully get Starlink. Okay, so Starlink is here. And the moron in front of me, who is also in a van, has decided that he's just going to basically make me do a multi-point turn, and the car behind me is so close. Fucking really? Hey there, guys. Wow. Not a single one of them stopped for me. Thanks for nothing, Coco. That's my friend Judda's term, Coco. But I think he means it nicely, and I mean it as in that word and head. Oh, unleash the hounds, son. Unleash the hounds. I'm so very grateful for Starlink. I'll do my best to get it set up later today. So here's the battle plan, right? Once we get past the whole traffic can't move scenario that I'm currently in. Offsite, right? eBay orders X6. Whatnot orders X10, but 72. Whatever Alli's about to throw at me, I'll have to give her a little call. I don't want to wake her up this morning by texting her or anything. She sleeps poorly as it is, and I don't know. I'm guessing that they may have had a late night last night starting to talk funeral plans. My heart breaks for her. We've been there, done that. She had to watch me, and now I'm here and she's there, and I feel a little bit powerless. Okay, so just so as you guys know, Starlink is in a very thick cardboard box, but that was it, just giving us all a little knock hello. So yeah, I've got to get those things done. I've got to I don't know if I'll do it today, but our wedding ring's are ready. But I also sent when I got Alli's engagement ring, I bought like some sort of care plan thing for it. And I'm wondering if I should just wait until I get the notification that ring's ready too. Like, it's making a trip into town for no reason, except for the fact that I want to have a Kaizen teppanyaki for lunch. I don't know if I'll have time though. It's earlier than what I normally start. I've been up for a bit. I've also been packing around the house, getting ready to go. The thing that I'm struggling with though, and tell me your thoughts on this, here's what I'm struggling with. I'm packing my movies, right? I sold some of them last night, and I'm totally fine with that. And long story short, there just aren't enough hours in the day to clear the amount of stuff I want, even through Whatnot. And I'm like, should I just be listing those movies, just listing them into tubs? There's some really great horror movies there. I don't care that they went for between $3 to $11 yesterday. You know, I'm grateful that the community showed up and they're getting some bangers that they will make money on. That part I'm fine with. I did it knowing what I was doing. I just am pondering what I'm doing at the moment, because it's like, how do I clear a lot of stuff? Because everything I can clear is something that we're not paying a delivery truck to take up to Toowoomba. And this is the other weird part too. So we're going to be in Toowoomba for long enough that we'll need to set up an offsite. We will need to be up and functional in Toowoomba. It isn't just a stopover. Alli's mum has said, can you please stay with me for a bit? And we Well, we offered to, because she's so far from everyone. And at first I was like, oh, far out. Not about that, but just thinking, I chose this lifestyle so I wouldn't have to commute. And I don't know if there's no spaces at the Storage King that's about 15 minutes away from Mum's house. So we essentially will be, when we do our off-site stuff or whatever, we'll be driving for an hour or 50 minutes. Though there's another one that is a little bit closer, about 40 minutes away. It's just the distance. That's why it's important that we go now and do the right thing by Alli's mum and to honour her father and make sure that Mum's okay. But I think ultimately what happens is none of my business. But, with Mum being, there's a 7 as her first number, I'm not sure that, that she should be staying out on the farm away from everything, because we do want to keep on moving. We'll have to save again. I don't know what that move's going to look like. At least when we are at Mum's, we won't be paying rent. We'll just be helping with, bills and of course food that we consume. She's already got Starlink, but I think this is like a mini. So this one, Bri, will come in handy regardless, because I'm going to put it on an unlimited plan that I can still do live streaming. That's the other thing too. It's pretty quiet out there in like on the farm, and I think it's going to be a shock to the system for Alli's mum with all of us yelling and screaming. And then I've got to I have to work out a thrifting schedule. I want to deck this out more as a camper, make it as comfortable as I can, because we may go sourcing a lot in it. So, I don't think that's so bad. Once Mum gets more and more settled, if we go, okay, we're going to go for 3 days, we'll be back. Ideally, I'd just like to keep driving up to Mackay and see my mates. But yeah, it's going to be good. We've got a good community around Brizzy area too, Flip Fam. So guys, I will be there. Like, I hope that you guys are open to the idea of catching up, not as a regular thing, because yeah, I'm going to be hitting that stupid Carrara market. I have to get there at 4 a.m. to beat everyone else from the looks of those videos. No, I don't know what it's all going to look like, but we're going to sell our unit here. There's still a mortgage on it, but it'll discharge the mortgage, which will be good. Well, I bloody well hope it does. So yeah, my brain, guys, is just whirring like a crazy thing, because there's just so much going on, and there's so many possibilities, but there's also now, this sadness as well. But Papa hasn't been well for a while. It's just it caught up on him super fast and took him before we were ready. We actually thought that we were going to be in Mackay, though at the moment we haven't even had a single place that we applied for say yes to us. We even wrote stuff like resumes for the cat and all that sort of gear, everything we could think of, we tried, but so far it's not been any good. I've got to call one of the real estate agents today and just suss what's going on, because I don't know. Like we were literally thinking that we would be months in in Toowoomba, but you know, maybe if there is a house to go to, maybe we do just cop it sweet, pay rent on a house we're not living in, move the stores up there, and basically just shut down everything to, like, you know, quantity zero, except for stuff that we pick down at Toowoomba and Brizzy area. Yeah, it's all up in the air. It's exciting and scary. But, you know, in terms of doing this with Alli, there's no one else I want to do it with. So it's going to be good. And it'll be good too for a mum to have company. We'll be there more than we won't be. But yeah, the plan was that we'd be in Mackay. We knew Dad was going to pass. Then we'd basically come down, stay for a little bit, help Mum, and then possibly Mum move up to Mackay to her own place, or with us briefly. But yeah, it's just the timing. Timing sucks. I sound like a friggin' seagull.
Hey there, guys.
Like a seagull that's about to have a $17 toasty and a coffee. No, it's $17 all up. It's still expensive, but yeah. Food. I need to live. I do have a toaster at home. I should actually buy some bread today and make myself a grilled sandwich for my birthday brekkie. Okay. So I've messaged Alli. I don't want to, like I said, I'm hoping that I don't want to wake her up because I think it would have been a late night. I had a not so late night. At least I don't think so. I don't really pay much attention when I go to bed. I just sort of went, yeah, I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But then it's so bizarre. Like, you get so used to how someone breathes or how you sleep and your routine. And it was like a few times I could have sworn that, like, you know, I got up and I was like, I thought I heard Alli stir, and I'm like, she's not here. But you get used to it, so you get used to the noises that you hear, and then it's just like my brain was playing little tricks on me. So, God, there's a lot of parks at the op. They just haven't been great lately, the old op. I'm not going to stop. No, I want to prioritise getting these orders done. If there's an opportunity, no pun intended, every pun, I will. But yeah, what I need to do, I need to get this stuff packed. I'm saying this more for my benefit than yours. I know I've already told you. But get this stuff done. Go home. Some stage. I'll try to set up Starlink to get it running, and then I need to come back out here at 5:30 and do the clothing show. I know it's not ideal, and sadly I don't like it because of the time differences now. But like, for example, some of, you know, the WA crew that likes buying clothes, it's going to be at such a ridiculous time for them. Oh my God, I don't think my arms are long enough. Stupid, whatever it is, cherry car. It's one of those days I wish I had rubber arms. I don't actually. I don't want rubber arms. I don't want rubber arms. I just simply want you to not park in my way. How's that for the compromise? All right, Tori, as soon as you get there, go grab the power supply and plug it in. Then I'm not gonna eat my sandwich. But I think the battery pack is down to 40%. And even though I reckon I don't know. I reckon I might be able to rip through the stuff I need to do a little bit earlier. I don't want to risk the power. Yeah, I don't want to risk the power for tonight's show. I think I can keep talking to you guys even as I'm doing this stuff. Well, I know I can, but I think you'll still be able to hear me. I think the wireless goes far enough. Make sure it's plugged in. Yeah, it's on. Okay. 35.28. Okay. That's become my new favourite joke. Ever since I actually did our door code, visibly on camera, like a goosey gander. All right, battery pack, check. I'll tell you what, I am weak as piss, but this does have quite a lot of weight to it. Okay, so that's there. Now, I can't remember whose fault it will be if I can't find the charging cord. You know when you've gone from like bright daylight and you go into the dark and you see like these little after images of things that you look at? So all I'm seeing at the moment, I look at a white cord and I see a dark one. Oh, this is compelling viewing, isn't it? Oh, guys, what happened on Geelong-Flipper? Well, he left us in a car while we went looking for cords. Where the hell actually did I put that cord? That's not the right cord. There's some cords here. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. That'll do. The power supply uses like kettle cord. Funnily enough, a cord for a kettle. If you weren't watching, I just looked at you. I just saw what you were doing. Cord for a kettle for a cord. And then, because we've done good work, good deeds, I'll have a toasty while this thing charges. This thing is a godsend. I think you guys can still hear me. Feel free to yell out, "We hear you," on the comments. Yeah, that is on 27%, so I am actually super glad I did that. Super glad, I'm super glad now. I was actually dancing as I did that. I'm like, they can't see you. Okay. Okay, so battery pack is running. Well, it's not. It's stationary, but it'll be charging. I'll show you. See if I can show you in the mirror. That black lump next to the wall through the rain is the power supply. All right, I'm going to have some brekkie and I'm going to wait for this thing to charge up a bit more. So I'll see you guys shortly. All right, guys, welcome to the offsite. Oh, I should have worn a top. I should have worn a bloody top. So much for the sun comes out occasionally, which is lovely. Oh, I should have worn a top. Okay, so power station got up to it like at the time it took to eat a toasty, it went from like whatever I said 20% to more. More, that's a technical term, excuse me. So, oh my god, toasty always gives me the hiccups. Okay, so these are going to Paragirl. She's already paid for them, so it was a nice little flip. I think she also, you guys haven't seen the video yet because I haven't uploaded it, but she also wants the other Care Bear that I showed the Flip family on Facebook. So I've got that stuff to do. I've messaged Alli, but she hasn't answered yet, and I only just realised where they are out there. And I don't think when I was there last, I set up Starlink for Mum last time we were out there, but I don't think that Alli connected to it. So depending literally on what part of the house you're in, you can have no internet. So I looked at the message and they're like, not delivered. And then I'm like, Okay, send us text. So hopefully she gets them in time. She's got a lot of other stuff going on though. And obviously wanting to do eBay orders probably isn't on the high priority list. And that's why I've made it my problem. But I do need guidance from her. I was meant to get her password off her and I forgot to ask for it. Okay. So in any case, that leaves us still figuring out my eBay stuff. Like I said, there's a few orders. Then we'll pack the whatnot stuff. And who knows, by then she may have contacted me. We must be out of rubbish bags. Oh God, it's cold. And this shirt is threadbare, like it's one of those breathable shirts. No, it's just freaking cold. Give me a second. It is cold enough. I think I might have a jacket in there. Oh, please, please, jacket, be here. I didn't take you inside, I don't think. So you should be here, and I should be able to wear you. And there you are, under a pile of shit. Whew. That was a good song, wasn't it? That was sung to the tune, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh, ridiculous. And you know, I know it's part of the move north and sure, Toowoomba's north, but I also know that Toowoomba is not warm. Well, it might be a little bit warmer than here, but not much. Okay. Oh, that's better. Might even zip that up a little bit. Oh, this is one of my favourite tops. It was $30, and it's a Kmart one, but it's like so warm. I think I have hit the age where comfort's more important than how it looks. I was actually listening to a guy on TikTok. He's a gamer guy, Dino something. Anyhow, I enjoy him. He's sarcastic and he's funny. And yeah, he's wearing Crocs, and I like Crocs too. And he's like, you know, people say the Crocs don't look good. I don't care. I'm more about how comfortable they are. I've hit that age. Well, Dino, I've certainly hit that age too. All right, guys. So we've got a few cute things to send off today. Let's just see where they're located. One's in a death pile tub. Okay. This is going to be nice and easy picking. So let's go through it together. I know you guys like to know what sold and how much I paid and how much it sold for, and I like giving you that information too. So it may inspire you to pick up certain items and go, hell yeah, hell yeah. Anyhow, so first things first. Tub 15 is a book. Paid $1 for it. It sold for $9. Can't even recall buying this one. Well, as in, like, it wasn't a book that was in the top of my head going, oh, I wonder what happened to that. I wonder what happened to that book. No, it's called The Lean Startup. It's a hardcover. Oh. It's funny, you know, going through these tubs, like I was getting ready to do the whatnot last night, and I said to Alli, "Oh wait, let's just grab everything out of the tubs." She's like, "No, it's listed. You know, it's all listed and it's ready to go." And she's right, as usual. But even me opening up this tub now, I'm like, "Oh my God, there's heaps of horror in here." But then you've got to remember to unlist it, do all that sort of stuff. That's the book. I'm holding it now high enough for you to see it. Quick rewind and look at that thing. So yeah, it is it's quite interesting when I go into like tub 15. Don't know why we don't go into tub 15 very often. So it's interesting to go in there and go, oh, there's all those things. Like I bought a lot of classical music, and it just hasn't sold. Hasn't sold very well at all. But if you don't try these things and explore different, like, don't explore different stuff, you don't learn. See, I'd seen other resellers do all right with classical music, so I thought I'll do some bundles too, and did the comps. The comps are solid for classical music, just hasn't, whoever buys it, obviously whatever I have done has not appealed to them. Okay, so we've got a few overhead tubs that I've got to yeet stuff out of. So that's tub 1. See, this is where I was. I am a duffer. That's death pile 2. All right, I'll focus on the things I can control. So I'm pretty sure that's all just plush. Let's move you guys just over here briefly. There you go. I've got more consoles to list. Like I said, it really surprised me that they didn't sell. Okay. This mess on the ground isn't mess per se, but it is still mess. It is the death pile, not death pile. It's tubs for whatnot. And I reckon, I think Puddy McPudpud said, and I think she's right, if I move that bike out into the other offsite, that'll help a lot, because I'm going to crunch stuff. Okay, death pile tub 1 is there. That's called plush. Okay, let's... Death pile tub 4. I need stuff out of that. What am I looking for again, guys? Ow! I just pushed my finger into the ladder bit. Okay, it's a Harley shirt in tub 4. Is there anything else in those tubs? Tub 57. I need something out of that as well. So a couple of little climbing jobs. Because of the tin roof, it's actually warmer up here. There's the Harley shirt I need. That's a nice shirt too. Sold for good money. I'll give you the lowdown in a second. Okay, that's done. Tub 57. Actually, is that tub 3? Sorry guys, I've got one in tub 3, but it's just not jumping out at me. Oh yep, there we go. Tub 3. Oh cool, it was Just Dance. It's at the top. That's a win. I think it was Just Dance anyhow. And the other one was in tub 57, which I can access now. I think on one of these, I'll climb down and see what it is. On one of these days now, I'm going to have to, even if I take time on my own time off, I might even do it tomorrow morning. I know this sounds all whingy, but I sort of don't want to focus on the fact too much that it's my birthday and I'm well, not by myself. I'm going to be seeing Flip Fam, but I'm waking up by myself, and I know many people do. But, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I was single for a very long time. Well, you know, years. And, you know, found my person. I don't want to wake up on my birthday by myself. Okay, so this was, I think it's the oversized book. I don't think it's a small one. Let's have a look. Monster in this book, hardcover, Sesame Street. It's that one. I don't know if you guys have read it, spoiler alert, but Grover's the monster. It's a good book. I have written my own version of it. It's not illustrated yet, but basically there's a little boy. It's actually sad. It's a little boy. He's bitten by a zombie, and he's talking about his change and how he doesn't understand why mummy and daddy don't really want him around anymore. Okay, this tub is absolutely begging to be either emptied. Yeah, okay, I really do. I mean, guys, it's I'd say half empty. That's good. That makes me happy. All right. So there's that one. I got the book. What else did I have to get? I had to get the game. I got that. Yep, I've got it all. That's easy. Actually, let's. Can I do this here? Yeah, I can. There's the game. So I've got this dancing Elmo. For those who aren't watching, I just showed it to the camera very briefly. He can now go in tub 57 because I've got to find homes for things that I've been lazy, which is for practically everything. The shirt. Yes. Okay. Done. So I'll just get the iPad and we'll move for once I want to stay on top of it. So I'm going to change the skew. Active. Elmo. Because even though he was just standing up on a shelf, he was allocated to offside up top. But now that he's going to get a tub home, he can go into tub 57. I actually feel better doing this. Okay. That's better. It's done, guys. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? And it's little things like that that will need to be happening more and more, like in a very sped up kind of way. I've also got to find lids for a lot of these tubs. Oh, they're toys to be listed. We'll set them up there so I can just permanently forget they're there. This was a Harley Davidson shirt, guys, that I sold. And it's a dealer shirt. Right, the person who's getting this is getting a cool shirt. But I also got a really cool price. So first things first, it's a larger size, 3XL. It's got the classic wolves howling at the moon kind of thing. It's got the dealership. And I picked this up for $4 and I sold it for $65. So to say I am pleased about that is an understatement. So always be on the lookout for Harley stuff. We all know it, but I just thought I'd say it just in case, you know, it needs reinforcement. Always be on the lookout for Harley stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in tub 30, there's a Cabbage Patch doll. I paid, I think, $5 for her. She sold for 25. But once again, this is a good thing because the larger plushies and dollies and stuff like that, they take up room that I don't have the luxury of at the moment. Am I in the right tub? Tub 30. Got to be, well, it won't be funny, but I know. Oh my God. Okay, yes. This is perfect. All right, so this dolly is a good win. I picked her up in a mixed. I was looking for a big Cabbage Patch. It's this. That's my hand. I was looking for the full-blown doll. Okay, I got her in a tub of mixed toys that was $3, and I sold her for $25. And oh, okay, I've got a repeat buyer here. I'm assuming a viewer. Nath. Okay, cool. All right. Nath, thank you for buying from me again. I appreciate that. It's in tub 20. This series, guys, if you have not read it, if you like action books, so I love Jack Reacher, right? I've got, I think, all the books. I'm pretty sure I do. But if you want, imagine Jack Reacher, but with more tech stuff, then this will be the series for you. And this is a series I introduced my dad to, so it's dear to me for that reason too. So it's Orphan X, and this is the first book in the series by Greg Hurwitz. And basically there were all these orphans, and they were raised by the government to become hired assassins. And basically he helps people. So he's got this hotline. If you find out how to contact him and you need help, he'll assess it and then he helps you. But Evan Smoke is the name of the main character. And yeah, basically it's all the orphans chasing each other. It's really, really good. So Nath, I hope you enjoy it, mate, because it is a banger. It's a banger of a good time. All right, is that everything? I think it is. Like I said, super quick for me, and it's more I'm just picking these. Let's just double check to see when they have to be sent. Yeah, these are all sent by, oh, okay, the church book has to be sent today, so that's fine. We've got it here, it will be done. The rest of it is Monday, so that way I've brought myself through till Tuesday. And then on Tuesday, I'm hoping that in the next day or so, Alli can tell me when the funeral is, and we can plan just brief in time away mode. Okay, so most of these are going to be relatively easy. I'm running out of packaging material. That's the only issue I've got here. And with everything that's going on, we just haven't been getting more. So all of this stuff will be okay. Turn it around, guys, just so as you can see. Yeah, I'm sorry if I sound flat. Like, I know I'm having a bit of a giggle occasionally. It just weighs on you, all the stuff that's been going on, and I'm sure you guys can appreciate that. So if every now and then it looks like I've just gone quiet, it is because I've just gone quiet. But it's just a lot. I feel well, I'd like to stop. Does that make sense? I'd like to be given the opportunity sometimes to just stop. And it's one of those it's a tough thing too, because where is my sticky tape? Oh, right there. I know a lot of you very kindly have said, oh, you know, just stop. Just take some time off. The only thing is, unfortunately, I do that and income stops. And it is funny, you know, I'll put the camera up. Absolute real talk. Like, I do make a small amount of income off YouTube. It is small. But it's money that, you know, like any form of income, you start to rely on it. And the way that our algorithm works is that you need to be creating content, right? They want you to create content because then people, watch ads and other bits and pieces. And I noticed the instant, like shortly after Dad died, I wasn't doing some stuff. I just was not up to it, and immediately my income dropped. Like you've got a YouTube dashboard. This pen is buggered. You got a YouTube dashboard, right? And when I log into that, I log on to see what you guys have commented, if I've got time to answer, so as I can have better communication with FlipFam. But also on that same dashboard, it shows you your earnings. And immediately upon me not producing as much content, my income from YouTube plummeted. And it was like, don't get me wrong, it was still enough, but you just go, oh my God, really? And it's lucky I like doing it, and it's lucky I think I'm lucky that I've got you guys, because a lot of it would be, I just imagine for someone who doesn't have a little family like we do, they'd be buggered. Like, I can't explain it very well, and I know I'm not, because I'm a little bit all over the place in my head at the moment. It's like I'm not having a bad mental health day or anything like that. I wish I was in Queensland with Alli, not because it's friggin' Queensland, but just because, she's my girl. And I want to be there for her. But it was funny, I said to her as she was leaving, I'm like, I just feel so bad. She goes, don't you? You're looking after our little babies and our family and running our business for us. Like, you're doing your part to honour Dad by looking after me. Which made me feel like crying. Makes me feel like crying now, actually. But she's just got a beautiful way with words. That's all. Like, I know you guys do. I guess you would know by now, but the way I speak about her is not a show for the camera. She's my everything, and I don't know if she'll watch these when she's away to sort of see what I got up to in her absence, what naughty cheekiness I may have done, which for some odd reason delights her that I'm cheeky. But yeah, she's my world. I just, in the back of my head, I'm just saying, oh, I miss her. Nath, I can't wait for you to read this. You know when you have a good experience, like with a game or a book or a movie, and you know someone else is about to experience that? That's what I've got about this Orphan X. And especially because my dad liked it, That's tied into that, and it was kind of funny. I introduced Dad to Orphan X, the Orphan X series, the Lee Child series, and it was kind of bittersweet that one of the last things I retrieved from his house was my Lee Child book that I'd loaned him. So I feel a bit teary about that now. We've just and I know you guys know, and I know you understand, and I know you care, but far out, we have suffered loss in the last year. And now I am tearing up. I just fucking... I don't really want to cry on camera, but I'm almost there. Yeah. I might... Just give me a second, all right? You don't need to see me cry, but that's what I need to do. Okay. Not sure I'm done, but I'm done. Far out. This video won't be out in time. By the time you guys have seen this, my birthday will have been done. But yes, I was just asked, am I still having my birthday thing? And I'm like, yeah, because otherwise I'm by myself for my birthday. Not totally by myself, but it's sort of like, you know, I could call on any of my friends, like from non-reseller life, and say, hey, I'm struggling, you know, it's my birthday. It's like, I just got invited to dinner on Saturday night from my cousins Corey and Julianne. And it's funny, I call them my cousins. They're not. They were my second wife's cousins. And well, they still are, but I was lucky enough that when that relationship dissolved, that that those two stayed in touch with me. And it's funny, I don't think they know how, for someone who's got a small family, and you know, to be honest, that small family doesn't really talk to each other, how important it is to have people who even loosely are family. And that's why I think you guys probably don't understand. It's like, I talk about flip fam and all that sort of stuff, and to me they're not just catch phrases. It's very real. So, you know, if I see you and you go to shake hands and I go for the hug, I'm a hugger, firstly. But secondly, it's like, at times our community is all that I have. Because even like, you get to a certain age and you're like, okay, well, for example, Tony, who I've talked about, I've known him since I was 3. Like, on Saturday, I'm going to have known Tony for 50 years. He's my first memory. First memory was playing in a sandpit with Tony. Ironically, it's his first memory too, but he's a few months older than me, so, you know. But yeah, it's the community that we've built, that I've built, is so important to me. It's not just, oh, I'm a YouTube person and people watch. You guys know. If you're brand new, you don't. But the regulars, particularly, who get it, it has transcended YouTuber viewers. It's this. So yeah, it's like the chance for me to spend my birthday with my family and having a lunch. I'm not going to stop doing that, because that would be horrible. But getting back to my cousins, I don't expect them to even remember it's my birthday. But I just thought, if I'm sitting at home by myself, feeling a bit out of sorts, and you know, it's my birthday and Alli's not there and blah, 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 blah. You know, I'll probably just end up sitting there drinking adult cordial all night. And whilst that may seem fun, when you're by yourself, it's not. So, yeah, that's the lunch will still be on. And even though I feel like bursting into tears at the moment, I am so looking forward to sharing a meal with whoever can make it. It's one of the things, and that's why I think you guys may not get it, but you know, the amount of times I've said I'm thrifting around Hoppers Crossing and around Burnside, hoping that someone shows up, but not often giving enough notice for people too, because I know that not everyone does this full time, so you don't have the flexibility of just going, oh, I'm going to go and do this now. I did the yeah, I love our community very, very much. Now, and I'm fully aware that none of that may have made sense. So don't get me wrong, I won't be at all offended. The monster at the end of this book, it's an oversized one. It's awesome. It's very sweet. I think something I need for me, I think I need to slow down for a little bit. And I'm looking forward to that time when I can do that. And And to be honest, I'm just having real talk with you. I am a little bit devastated that we're not going straight to Mackay, and I'll tell you why. Going to Mackay, what that meant for me was possibly the pseudo beginnings of an early retirement, and that's not going to happen now. The idea that we had was for me to still do this stuff because I love it, but to slow it down, to find somewhere that we can afford, and basically once my inheritance came in, which would have happened shortly after we moved, it would have given me the gift of time to slow down, and now that's gone. Not fully. And you know what? Oh my God. Guess what? So I've just wrapped the book because I didn't read where it was going. It's going to America. I'm not sending it. What an ass. What a shit outcome. Leslie, I don't know if you watch, and I'm about to message you. I'm so very sorry. I'm cancelling your order. Cancel order. I still haven't heard enough stuff from Flip family telling me. God, I was a sook before. Sorry about that. But just know this. You're very important to me. You viewers, you friends are important to me. Whether it's the first video or the last video, it's our way of feeling connected as human beings to each other. And you know, when you're not getting the sort of support that you'd normally expect to be getting from home, not my home directly, I mean my family, it's beautiful that I've got this secondary family. Bar asked to cancel. Remember to do that so you don't get a ding. Next. Relist. Where did I get it? I don't even know where I got it from. Oh, we'll relist and find out. Wasted a bloody padded bag on that. Cancel order. I am sorry though, Leslie. Let's have a look here. I'll keep the bag. I'll just have to sticky tape it shut. Cancellation in progress. Let's contact the customer. Message buyer. Hello and good morning. I am so terribly sorry. I am cancelling your order for the Golden Book, as currently with the tariffs being imposed by your government, it's making it difficult for us small business people to send things over to the United States. Full stop. It's a real shame. The book is beautiful and I really appreciate you taking the time. Is beautiful and I appreciate you making the purchase. Full stop. I have given you a full refund and apologise for wasting your time. That's all I can do. Bloody Nora. Alright, so where was it? What tub? See original listing. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. You guys just saw me collect it, but I don't know where I collected it from. Quantity 1. I know I can just bang it back in anywhere. I know it was in one of the ones I was showing you. It's like, oh, this is almost empty. Well, let's find an almost empty tub. Tub 20. Well, if it shows up, I think it's because it's still processing. What I'll do, I'll leave that just there for now. Okay, so sorry about that little outburst, guys. It's a bit of a tough time. Well, not a bit. It's an absolute crap time, and sometimes I struggle with it. And so yeah, at the moment, you know, it may just be that I slow down for a little bit in Toowoomba. But I had in my head, because you know, you fantasize about these things, that I'm sitting on a beach, right, in Mackay. I'm just writing. It's what I want to do. I want to have a few months where I just get up in the morning and I do a small bit of reselling and I talk to you guys, because that won't stop regardless. And I just want to write for a bit. I don't have enough, I don't find time to write now. And it just feels like for the last year, it's just, you know, I've just been having a plethora of important people to me die. So my creativity waxes and wanes. But at the moment, I do have some stuff planned to write. And I want to have the time to explore those ideas. Like, it's time for a new book. It's absolutely time for a new book. Of the Pinata sequel. I've got so many books ready, like half written, 3/4 written. They just need the polishing that they deserve, because it's a lot of work. And I like the work though. But it's to the point that I know now in the independent horror community, I would pretty much believe I've been forgotten about, because I haven't interacted enough with them over previous times. Give me a second, I'm just going to get the whatnot stuff. One thing I did notice, and it is kind of funny, I talk so much that generally, like, you know, I've told you I've got all this stuff I need to get done, but I've talked so much that sometimes it feels like, you know, I'm never going to get out of here. But this stuff should be done fairly quickly, and then I'm going to prepare for the whatnot immediately. All that is laying clothes flat, but ideally what I would like is the chance to let those clothes flatten out, that they're a bit more presentable. Okay, so for now though, we will get the whatnot horror show stuff ready. So there's a few things that we do with regards to this, so listen up. You finish your whatnot stream, first things first, what I do suggest is when you're doing a whatnot stream, for example, these are all my sales in the savers bag, but as I was doing them, I was just writing on the back on a bit of tape that can come off easily the name of the winner. That's the first thing you should be doing, particularly if you're not individually listing your items, like I don't, except for when I'm doing the game sale. So make sure you're doing that. So next, you would use, I prefer to use the laptop. I don't have it here today. Oh, I might have it, I don't know. It's Ali's laptop we use out here. The little MacBook that Black Eyed Joe got me. It just doesn't, for some reason it doesn't connect to the Wi-Fi. So I use it at home very sparingly, because it's like just a standalone machine. Oh, that's cute. First thing that popped on my iPad was a photo of Ali. Okay, so going to the old iPad there, which I'm loading up now. Basically, people are streaming at the moment, good on them. I've got my shows ready to go. I always struggle with this part of the this is the image for, oh, maybe I've got it upside down. But so yeah, that's my upcoming show at 5:30. I apologise to anyone that inconveniences, because I know it will. So now labels, it says 10 due, and it shows me the all the orders that are here. I can't show you just because there's customer names there. One I know he won't mind. For example, Joey, from Flip Fam. He's got 3 orders. He spent $9 plus post. So this will show me how, like, to just get those orders ready for me to pack them. But in the meantime, it gives me an opportunity to check this stuff. Like, for example, a few people bought a lot of stuff. Let's see here. For example, Hulkbuster and Putty. Putty bought, of course, both channel members as well, showing the love there. But 30 items Putty bought. Hulkbuster bought 15. You've even Binix has been adding to her collection, which is awesome. And Kate got a couple of items as well. And someone who I found out was, I don't know if they're a channel member because I only know the Whatnot name, but Trexbait. Thank you so much, mate, and thanks for identifying that you watch the videos. I appreciate it. Sorry, sometimes they get a bit deep and a bit sad. Sometimes they're funny. Joe jumped in at the last moment, Joe T. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start building castles. So Wax was a new buyer last night. Let's get these up and running, guysies. But this, as long as you've got the names on the back, it's actually not that difficult. It's good. Putty will have a mountain of stuff, which, bless. So we'll get this into some sense of order. I'm going to leave audio on today. I feel like I need to talk to you, even if it's just me saying people's names out loud as I'm doing it, if that's cool. If not, bad luck, just find something else to watch, I guess. Listen to someone give an update on their health. That's what I did too. I had a Bell's palsy a few years ago. If you don't know what that is, it's not a stroke, but it sort of copies what a stroke does. You get the face droop and, you know, the slurring speech and all that sort of stuff. And it's not a good time at all. Horrible time. Joey, where are you, Joey? Putty got stacks of good movies. Like, Putty is set for horror. Absolutely set. Sorry guys, I've got the thirsties today. I can tell you one thing that has been a really good outcome is getting that jug to drink cordial out of. I'm drinking so much more than so much more fluid than what I did in the past. So it's been awesome. All right, so that's Joey's set of movies, which is Cure. There's Wax, other Walking Dead, more Putty. Most of these I'm just going to be going Putty. It's Putties. That's okay. So with the Whatnot stuff, guys, what I would suggest to you is prioritize getting the stuff out, because the more you do stuff, the more you send stuff out, the quicker you'll be in a prepaid. So I'm not making a lot of sense. The way it works on Whatnot is initially you don't get paid until the customer gets their stuff. So yes, the postage is covered, just so as you are aware. Postage is covered, which is awesome. Because the customer, well, unless you're silly, the customer does pay for those things. But eventually what happens is you get to a point that when you're sending stuff, as soon as I print out the labels for these, I can request payment generally within a couple of hours. So I try to prioritize getting the Whatnot purchases out, because quite frankly, we can withdraw the money straight away. And I don't know, I like it as a quick income stream. Yes, there's a lot more packing, as you can see. These piles are mounting up, but Having said that, it wasn't difficult work. We got to talk horror movies, which was awesome. Hulk. Nick. There was some good bidding too, some surprise good bidding, which was very lovely, both financially and just because it was. But yeah, we did nearly an hour and an hour 40 or so. Excuse me, I still got a raspy from last night. Trex bait, putty, the pole gets bigger. Trex wants it personalised. That's my book Pinata, guys. I don't know if it's on eBay at the moment. I need to double check. That's my book, A Flock Apocalypse. Oh, Putty, you're very naughty. You told me to hold on to it and that I could sell it again. Thank you. I love you and I love your owners. If you guys are wondering who Putty McPudpud is, Putty is a cat that is a Grand Flip channel member and very, very generous. Putty loves horror too. This cat just loves everything. Hulk's little pole here is building up. The nice thing is, like, I look at these movies and I'm just like, oh my God, I enjoyed those so much. And on a side note too, I'm actually really pleased that, like, it showed me that I can do this, which I've done. I know I've done that Hot Wheels one before, but doing a stream by yourself can be difficult. So I always do say to people, hey, you know, if you're going to do whatnot, you can just slow down. Kate, you bought this, mate. This movie is awesome. Awesome. Can't wait to see what you think of it. Wax got that one. Hulk and Joe. All right. So all you got to do then is basically go back to wherever the hell I put my iPad. Because, you know, where the heck did I put it? I think, guys, Tori here. I talk so much I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's have a look here. So much stuff of my stuff goes to Queensland. I just wish I could mail myself there. Okay, Trex, this is for you, mate, and it's relevant to the. It's relevant to what's in the book, so I'm not swearing at you. Courtney. Okay, and I wrote swear words in there. Just, it's always a good bit of fun. So, let's have a look. 3 items. They're the smaller envelopes I've got here. So yeah, guys, I know it is easier sometimes to buy the Aussie Post stuff, but another option is you just get plain. So this is a padded bag with plastic, but we chose it because it had paper. I might be switching that up. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So all I'm doing at the moment is just, I'm going to very quickly pack these up and then we'll get the clothing stuff ready. It is kind of strange sometimes, you know. I feel with everything that's been going on, it's like, I'm okay, and then it's like, now I'm not. So I don't know if you guys have lost people before, but I think it's this fucking roller coaster. And it's quite horrible. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, it's a horrible feeling. I could have sworn I brought a post bag in. All right, I just need to reload the tape gun. Because that is about to run out. Maybe I didn't get the post bag. I can't wait till we get this a bit more sorted out, that I don't have to climb over. Oh no, it's right behind there. I can't wait till I get this sorted out, that I don't have to climb over things to get to other things. Ah, shivers too. I've got to get... I'm taking that dinosaur. It's right above me, just above up the very top there. I'm going to give that to Hulkbuster. I've had it for a bit. It hasn't sold, but I know it's worth a lot. But he's been really, really generous with donating stuff to us to sell. So I know he loves Jurassic Park. So I'm just going to give it to him as a farewell gift. And if I can find it, I've got a horse that I'm going to give him too. It's a Batman horse. Oh, that was a good move. I used this when there was no tape in it. Bloody loser. Okay. I feel bad about the whole, I don't send to America. I do feel bad about that. It's not fair on our American customers. And politics aside, I honestly don't see, obviously I don't know world economics and I don't know a lot of things, right? But I honestly don't see how, with the American president doing what he's doing, I know that we all laugh about that sort of stuff and like, you know, oh, he's an idiot or whatever. I'm sure, even though on the outside it doesn't sound right, like, you know, he's a businessman that's made billions of dollars, but I don't see how this tariff stuff helps anyone. There must be a reason for it, but I don't see how it works other than to hurt in relations and business with the rest of the world. And it is interesting how the world is responding to stuff like that, because I was reading just the other day that I think it's China who uses a crap ton of soybeans. They bought, it was some crazy amount, like billions of dollars from Brazil. But the interesting thing there is that in the past, they bought those same soybeans from America. 220 by 16, oh, that's a box, okay. So they bought all those same soybeans from America. So that means the American farmers who were producing those crops, expectant on a Chinese purchase, didn't happen. So, you know, good on the Brazilians, but I pity those. You got to remember, like, we go, oh, that's silly America, blah, 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 blah. I've got tons of friends in America Some of them are actually, well, 2 or 3 of them are actually channel members here now. And all I see is my friends being hurt by this, which breaks my heart a bit. Okay, Mick, you bought the one item. These bags are a bit of overkill, but like I said, it's all I've got. When I go to the post office, either today or tomorrow morning, I'll buy another 100 extra small. I do prefer the post office's ones to these. They are a little bit more. But this makes the job a bit easier. Guys, I am feeling a lull in my concentration just with what's going on in my head versus what I need to do here. Give me a hot minute, please. Just indulge me on that. I'm going to do this in quiet and just get it done, and also check in on Alli and see if she's got reception. Like I said, they live in the middle of nowhere. Is this on? Yeah, it is. Hi. G'day. Bit of time's passed. Thank you for the grace of... I know I turn this on and off, but I feel like it's important to acknowledge, like, you guys don't seem to crack the shits with me. So I've packed all... This is Putty's order. 30 nasty bits of horror, or 28 movies, and a book. It's cool. So everyone else's stuff is packed and ready to go. What I am going to do though, I want to start getting some stuff ready with the van. All the orders are like, they're all packed. They're all in the, just below you guys, just there. What I need to do next, I'm going to empty the van. Okay, I'm going to empty it into the new offsite, which is terrible. I need the van empty. I need it as a canvas that I can see what the hell I'm actually doing. We're going to start, I think I need to start getting the van ready. And by ready, I mean leaving ready. I can't deal with all the shit that's in there. So I'm a little bit ahead. It's 11:30. It's 11:30. I'll empty the van. I'll get the clothes out. That should buy me some time to go back home. Yep, stop thinking, just keep doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to empty out the van now, right? So anyhow, this is the little mini space that we're filling up at the moment. This is stuff from Whatnot. Like I said, Whatnot gets messy. So we're doing a big toy sale I am doing a big toy sale on Sunday to try to alleviate some of these tubs. Household stuff as I'm packing it is going up the back. I'm going to bring the push bike in here too, just to get that out of the way. I think that was good advice from Putty. But for now, I'm just going to empty the van out, guys. I won't be filming it. I just thought I'd keep you up to speed with what's going on with the day. Plus, I've still got all those purchases from yesterday in here, so I need to get a bit of a wriggle. Okay, so let's have a look here. Get rid of that. Okay, I'm here. You're there. I've done as much as I can on the van. I'm finding it overwhelming, which seems... I know that sounds like a bloody catch cry for me at the moment, but it's now midday. I've got to be back here at 5:30. But before then, I've got to be ready for this evening. Tomorrow, birthday or not, I shall be on my own until I have lunch with the Flip family. With the Phillip family. Thank you, Phillip family. So what I'm doing now is Ali's got some clothing in bags here. We use the pack and track bench to hold them on. So I'm just clearing a little baby path there for them. I'm pleased with what I got done. The other offsite note is just looking like a shithole. It will come good. I've got to work my way through some of this stuff. We'll be doing the big toy show on Sunday from my house. Bear with me if you're there. There's going to be some really cool toys, but I'll be doing it by myself, so it'll be slower than normal, even with us laughing and carrying on. So in order for this to work, it's one of those weird things. It's like, you know, you complain about no space, Tori, okay? And I'm saying this to you guys. I complain about no space. I got so much good stock. So much good stock. But I need to figure out a way of streamlining what I do, and my brain doesn't have the capacity for that at the moment. I just say yes to deals. If they're good deals, I say yes, and I just think to myself sometimes, oh well, the space will sort itself out later. And the sad truth is, it doesn't. It doesn't sort itself out. Now, just hang on. This is going to be heavy. If I drop this, you can laugh. But I don't know how much closes there. But typically, with one of these sales, we take the wraps and other bits and pieces off. Oh, that is heavy. It's this paper that's the killer. All right, that's done. Now for the bubble wrap. Then I'll get the clothes down. I don't know how long tonight's thing's going to be. Ali reckons there's enough here for me to do a full men's clothing show. I haven't heard from her yet. It's midday, but I'm sure they're sorting stuff out or doing whatever needs doing. Get this bar off. Now, I think the two bags I'm meant to be using are directly just down out of camera range, but you guys should, I'll get them out now. And then see if I can't get that Starlink working. I don't know, it's like either get Starlink working, which may take time, or I just file that into tomorrow and let the cards fall where they may for today. Let's double check. Okay. This is the clothing. She wasn't kidding. Some of this stuff is worth a lot of money. Oh well, I think we've got $2 starts on it. I'll show you, just in case you don't see. That sort of stuff. That was cool. Something, Oddities and Curiosities Expo. So it's an event shirt, but nudie jeans. What sort of barbecue apron? Bushman repellent. She's got some good stuff here. That's cool. Okay. Most of this stuff has been folded, so yeah, this is going to go okay. Guys, what I'll do, I'll jump off cam. Oh, no, I'll leave it on. Just be very aware there's going to be periods of silence. Cycling shorts, that's random. Okay, actually, I might try to buzz Ali, see if I can get her. I'll be right back. I just don't want to leave here and then she go, can you do this? Okay, so there is an absolute power of clothing here. It's going to take a long time to go through it, but it's ready to go. There's even RM Williams pants in there. So yeah, she's lined up a really good whatnot. We weren't anticipating I'd be doing it myself. I feel stressed. I'll still have fun with the whatnot, but I really need to make sure that freaking power station is charged. I'll take that home and do it. I need to make sure my iPad is totally charged. Don't even know where it is. Oh, it's there. Everything's going to need to be charged with that power station going. Ellie's calling me. All right, guys, the offsite's packed up. I'm going to leave for a few hours and then come back again. I've got permission to be here a bit later tonight, so I'm going to reschedule the whatnot to let more of the crew that aren't from Victoria in at a reasonably okay time. All right, the battery in this phone is almost flat. Something's sucking the life out of it. Probably whatnot. It uses a lot of battery. I hope they fix that. And I'll see you guys once I've chucked some more juice into this thing. All right. Legends, just realised a bit darker than normal. I haven't got my overhead light on. But I just wanted to say I got a Starlink set up. Now, normally with Floptus, right, Sloptus, Coptus, the speed I get is 50 megabytes. So on Starlink, it was 277 megabytes. What the? I'm flying a spaceship, Brian. Thank you so much for your generosity. I am so tired, guys. I'm going to old man it. But before I do that, I've got my whatnot orders ready. And I thought I might play the sounds of my people, just because I know we all have fun doing that one. Okay, so hang on. Hang on. Hey, 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 hey. There's only 10 of them. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yo, yo, wow. Still feels good. Still like the sound. Then, okay, cool. Now, I've got a very important question to ask myself. I packed 2 boxes filled with movies for me to go, to escape. I have basically got these ready to go. They'll be ready to go. I've just got to do the eBay labels, then I am done. And I want to have a grandpa nap so badly. I am going to grandpa nap it. I'm so soz. But, yep. The show's on at 6. If I set my alarm to wake up at 5, I should be okay. Make sure you hydrate, everyone. Okay, so this one isn't quite as crazy, but, you know, still good. Okay, so, as normal, I don't know. This is one thing, guys. I can talk about creativity and stuff like that with autism all day long, but this is where it does betray me. So I am driving now. However, I have given myself, because I've got distracted and done dumb shit. No, sorry, I shouldn't say that. I haven't done anything dumb. I just got, I don't know, whatever is in my head has done this to me. So I have given myself 25 minutes before I'm doing a massive fucking clothing auction with really good stuff to get to the offsite, open up, get the electrical gear out, set up Starlink. It's set up at home. I'm hoping it's just plug and play, but set up freaking Starlink. Hope it has switched over to global roaming. Hope I can position it at the offsite. I've given myself 25 minutes to do that. To clear the runway, to set up a camera, the microphone is set up. 25 minutes. There's times like if I have to go somewhere for a lot of things, I can be super punctual. And there's times it's just like when I get nervous, because I am anxious about tonight. I like the Whatnot streams, but a big part of the Whatnot streams is being able to see what people are typing and interact with the audience. And I'll be so brutal about this. I don't like the fashion ones. I am doing them because I love Alli and because I want the stuff to clear. I don't like them at all. except for the times that I can clearly see you guys talking to me. We had one time where something went out and the only person that could see the chat was Alli, and she was relaying stuff, but there's nothing natural about it. So I'm filled with trepidation about tonight and about keeping up. There's a lot of clothes there. I got special permission to be there after hours because I think it will take that long. I've pushed the show back to 6 p.m. in the hopes of, being able to capture a greater audience. Because let's face it, I look at streams during the day where no one, they have streams in the morning, they're only catching the East Coast. They're not catching the West Coast, which I try to. So yeah, I'm hella nervous. I know I'll get it done. This is the thing with all of this stuff. As much as it is sometimes terrifying to get this stuff done, I will tell you, I don't give up. I keep going, even when it's shit, even when I look embarrassed or it's embarrassing for me, but I hate feeling like it. So, I will get it done. I will be so close to being ready on time. I will get my iPad set up that I can see you guys chatting. I will slay. Keep telling yourself that, mate. And the other thing too at the moment that's upsetting me is I'm packing for us to go, but because there is stuff everywhere, the whatnot stuff is a killer in your house, guys. When you live in a 1-bedroom, the amount of whatnot stuff at home and that I've dumped into the spare offsite, I just want to clear through it. So on Sunday night, our house is going to look like a nuclear bomb hit it, and so be it. On a bright note, on Tuesday, hey, if anyone sees this beforehand, I need a lift. I've found a quote to get the tow bar and all that put onto the back of the car, or the Flipmobile. And dumbly enough, I was trying all these other places that were offering $2,000 jobs. I thought, wait a second, why don't you just call LDV, the people who make this vehicle? And sure enough, they're going to fit it in, supply everything, and it's going to be $1,400, which is a lot. But now with what's going on, we need the tow bar and tow ball on. It's not it's not up for discussion, so to speak. All right, we're at the offsite. It's all shut, so too bad if you need the loo. Am I blocking the code? Yep. Okay, so knees weak, arms are heavy, something mum spaghetti, I'm sweating under my shirt. I could have got here at 5 and given myself time. I was still getting, that's what I was doing. I now know what I was doing. I was working, but I couldn't find the iPad, and I geek out and then I fixate. So I then basically stuffed around trying to find the iPad. Then eventually I found it. Then I had to speed charge it. I'm still going to have to put it on a charge now, but the power supply will have enough power. All right, we're pulling up at the offsite, guys. I don't know if I'll be talking to you guys again as part of this video. We'll just wait and see. But please wish me luck. I'm very, very nervous, and I think I've left everything a bit too late. The show will still go on, but it might be 5-10 minutes late, and they all wait, and I feel freaking terrible. Okay, so what should I do here? I'll move up. And the whole thing is, other people are still working here. So wish me luck. Go, baby, go. It's plugged in. Let's see if I've got a signal. All right, legends. I just finished the whatnot, so that's why it's still in this perspective here. That was hard work. The crowd was good. Had about 20 odd people in for most of the time. Made $180, which is a bit on the low side, but it still let us clear 53 items. And being here by myself, it's it's just feels a lot more work. I've still got to pack up. I want to say again a big thank you to BBri. The Starlink has worked perfectly tonight. Everything was smooth. No one had complaints about the stream or anything weird going on. I am so desperately hungry though, guys, that I am going to nick off now. And with the way that the videos are coming out, the birthday lunch will have happened by the time you see this. So I hope it was fun, and you guys will get to find out too, I guess. In any case, I got to go. I'm so hungry, and I've still got packing up to do. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Thank you so very much. Bye. Mwah.